I remember a conversation that I had several years ago with a man about my age that I met in one of the parks here, and he lived in this town his whole life. And I noticed kind of a sadness in him as we talked, and as we talked he started lamenting the fact that there was no place in this town for the youth to congregate. A community center provides a gathering place for youth in a town. And if there's the opportunity to join a pickup basketball game, if there's an opportunity to be in a computer club, if there's an opportunity to do a yoga or gymnastics class or whatever the case may be, now you've got the youth gathering for wholesome, well-supervised and well-directed activities rather than hanging out on a street corner or wandering from one convenience store to the next. We've been told that the rate of youth that are involved in the juvenile justice system here in Englewood is one of the highest in the state of New Jersey. And we can't help but imagine that some part of that has to do with the fact that there really isn't a place, like this man told me in the park, there isn't a place for our kids to go. And so they end up getting into trouble because of it. So I believe that a fully resourced community center at one level is going to provide a safe alternative for the youth of this community to go and to be and to hang out and to be under some level of supervision.
Englewood sends the highest number of teenagers to juvenile detention centers. So this is a tremendous need and an opportunity that God's given to us as a church. The reason why these kids are oftentimes involved in gangs and participating in these kinds of crimes is because they're not successful in school. We're basically sending kids to high school here illiterate. And so it's an amazing challenge.
You know, the Metro Community Center conceptually has been a part of Metro Community Church from very, very early on. And about 5 years ago, it actually became official when they incorporated as such, as a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We didn't want to wait until we had a building to start the actual programming of Metro Community Center.
The center was doing a ton of different programming. We offered legal services. They provided computer classes and SAT prep courses. And then the biggest program originally was Metro Life, which is the one-on-one mentoring program. Metro Life continues now. We have also added the basketball program, and it provides open gym twice a month at the middle school. And we'll be launching a middle school team that'll be a traveling team. And then finally, we continue to do the summer arts camp along with Englewood Recreation Department.
The Metro Life program is an after-school program that it focuses on local Englewood high school students that are deemed at risk or potentially at risk. What we try to do is walk alongside them.
Metro Life is an intense program for the kids who participate in it. And what I love about it is that it was originally designed to work with students who were a part of the EAGLE program, which was the alternative high school in Englewood. And these were kids who weren't able to succeed in a traditional school environment. But what I love about Metro Life is Metro Life came alongside those kids and believed in them, gave them vision and access to things that they hadn't seen before, took them on college trips, helped them write resumes, helped them think about career options beyond high school. And I believe that has been our greatest success. Those kids who've graduated successfully from Dwight Morrow High School, who've gone on to higher education or have started working or have gone on to trade schools, that has been our biggest success so far.
We realized that a lot of kids or teenagers in Englewood love sports, love recreation, but a lot of them don't get the opportunities to really shine in that area. There's only so many kids who can make a basketball team. There's only so many kids who can make a football team. And so there's a lot of these kids who want to play these sports or want to shine in this way, but yet never get to. And so we just wanted there to be opportunity for them to really pursue the things that they love. Our goal is not just to give kids a space to play, but to actually to do life with them, to learn where they're struggling, to learn what they need help with, and just to be able to provide those things for them. Eventually, we would love to see these middle schoolers become high schoolers, and if after high school they would go to college and yet still look back and have a relationship with these adults that would last forever.
I believe that a fully resourced community center here in Englewood is going to provide hope to a lot of people who are a little bit short on hope right now. We see this here in this community. We see immigrant people whose English language skills aren't where they would like it to be. We see people who haven't received job training, don't have the opportunities. Nobody's helped them to put a resume together. Nobody has taught them how to do a job interview. These things are second nature to so many of our people, but yet we're surrounded by people who have never had those opportunities. And I believe that a fully resourced community center is going to be able to offer those kind of practical services to people in this community that are kind of stuck in a lot of ways without having some of those simple resources made available to them. I believe the sky is the limit as we really tap into the vision that a lot of our people already have, and then we couple that with a space that's adequate to be able to actually make some of these things a reality.
The Bible talks about how our eyes have not seen and our ears have not heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of man what God has prepared for those who love him. And I really believe that that is where we are right now. We are on the cusp of something that this community has not seen before. And we are on the cusp of doing something that I don't even believe people at Metro have ever seen before. And so for me, the Metro Community Center really signifies options and opportunity and hope and the fullness of what God can do when we come alongside him and we work together to do his work in a community that so desperately needs it, but can also be a place of inspiration and learning and engagement and fun.